One of the things that this programme is going to do is to give voices to real people. And that's really important.
I'm Staniek from Save Windermere, and I'm one of the statues on the Dirty Business fountain.
Hi, I'm Ella Foote. I'm an outdoor swimmer and I'm featured on the fountain.
The sewage crisis is deeply personal for me. When I was 18, I got dirty seawater in my lung. And although it can't be proved that that's the reason, the next morning I woke up and I couldn't breathe. I was taken to hospital. I was there for a month and I lost 20% of my left lung capacity. That was 20 years ago, and the situation has only got worse since then.
I'm really lucky. My parents always took us to the beach. I first went to the beach, I think, when I was about 3-4 months old. And ever since then, I've developed this love of surfing. And it's been this thing that's kind of core in my absolute being.
Yeah, getting into the ocean is a big part of my day-to-day life. I start to feel a bit off if I'm not getting in surfing. So yeah, it brings me a lot of peace. It's my way of socialising and my way of connecting with nature and with my friends.
For the last 20 years, I've been swimming in my local rivers because I don't live anywhere near the coast, but I love swimming outdoors. I love the nature, the freedom, the joy.
Is it cold in there?
A little bit. I think it doesn't matter how you engage with the water, or you just simply like being beside it. You should be able to go to those places and know that they're a safe space for you to be.
So this absolute love of surfing, you know, we do it all the time as a community. We were in the sea a lot, and we started becoming increasingly aware of quite how bad it was. We'd always been getting a bit ill.
It's the sad reality, like the best waves are in winter. I mean, today the surf's absolutely pumping, but unfortunately that usually coincides with bad weather, which coincides with storm overflows being released, meaning that there's sewage in the water.
We got ill, literally panty liners stuck in our hair, condoms floating past in the water, lumps of human feces, and we kind of went, we're sick of this.
While I've been surfing, I have seen used sanitary pads, tampons, condoms have landed on my surfboard before. Recently I was teaching an open water swim group and I had to scoop a used condom out from the bottom of the ladder before I could let my group get into the water.
In my lifetime, I've witnessed the decline of Windermere, this once magnificent lake. In my years of investigating this, I've seen the pollution. I've exposed illegal activity, and I've seen the environmental impact that affects not only people, but the wildlife that calls Windermere home.
As soon as you have heavy rainfall, there's often sewage failure, and that's not okay. And you see it, you know, in our coastlines, coming out of the pipes. You see it often floating in the river, foam, questionable debris.
Being on the fountain, for me, is about bringing Windermere's voice to the table. Because if Windermere, in a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a national park, is not free from the sewage scandal, then nowhere is safe from this. We're not seeing this just in Windermere, we're seeing this all over the nation.
This is a UK-wide issue. Like, we're seeing sickness reports coming in from all corners of the UK, all 4 UK nations. It really is crazy. You know, it's everything from gastro symptoms to ear infections, eye infections, sinus infections, all the way through to hospitalisations. People have actually been put in hospital after swimming or using the water. It's a bit bonkers, really, that the thing that brings me, you know, peace and joy and happiness, like, there is just an inherent risk to my health if there's poor water quality.
Featuring in the fountain, I did have a little think, because it's not the most beautiful expression of my swimming, but anything that's kind of creative and supportive of this problem we have in the country, I'm behind. I think lots of people are aware that there's a bit of a crisis with our waterways, but I don't think they really grasp the sheer scale and tragedy, really, with the situation.
And this is totally avoidable. This is about regulatory failings. This is about companies that are prioritising profit over the long-term protection of places like Windermere.
All too often, decisions are made for us. This programme is going to allow the real people who use the sea, who use the beaches, it's going to give them the voices.
When you see public stories, people's stories, it can have a much bigger impact. And I hope it kind of creates a bit more of a group protest against our water companies and government, or at least put it into a spotlight that something can actually fundamentally change.
I hope that this programme will deliver not just thinking, not just awareness, but real action.
I want to see an end to sewage pollution here in Windermere to protect this lake for the people of this nation forever.
I want transparency, I want accountability, and I want a system that puts people on planet ahead of profit.
So that people can go and bathe and swim and surf and play in our seas and our rivers like they should be able to, without fear of infection. It's a wonderful playground and we should be able to enjoy that.